Welcome back to my channel. This is Getaway with Pam. For today's video, I am sharing you the continuation of my adventure in Oregon. Thank you for coming back and following my adventures and my travels. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and click the notification bell so you get updated on my next vlogs. And if you like my videos, please leave me a thumbs up and leave a comment so I know you're here. And if you are a content creator like me, so I can support you back. Thank you guys. This is the Vista House at Crown Point. It is a historical landmark in Multnomah County. Unfortunately, it's closed when we stop by, but they're open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Vista House is a museum that was opened in 1918, so it's 106 years old by now. And it serves as a memorial to Oregon pioneers and a comfort station for travelers on the historic Columbia River Highway. Along this scenic, historic Columbia River Highway, I believe there are top 30 Oregon waterfalls here that we can go hiking. But we are going to stop over at 5 of the most visited waterfalls here in Corbett, Oregon.
Because they don't need a lot of power because there's no hills to climb. So that's a consideration to the value of the river, and it's also because of it being level. The river was important for steamships. So you had what was called the Columbia River Steamship Company that plied up and down the river here from basically Idaho, Canada, all the way down to the Pacific Ocean and up and down the coast, up to Canada, British Columbia, and California. And after a while, we were shipping out of Portland to Asia. So shipping, transportation of goods, that's the value of the river. It's used for irrigation to a certain degree. It also has a very, very important, well, looking over here to the right, there's a big bird coming up. Look at that. The big egret. Yeah, big white egret. Isn't that pretty? There's a lot of hydroelectric power in from the Columbia River. And you have about seven dams that create hydroelectric power. And you combine those with wind power, and almost 100% of our electrical power is generated through renewable resources. All along here, this waterway, in the winter, when you come up here, this is a stopping point for trumpeter swans, these pure white trumpeter swans, and we'll have 300 or 400 in that pool right there for about a month. They're all down there. Beautiful birds. came up from Ellen about this big rock out here, and it's called Beacon Rock. And we'll pass it pretty soon, but it's right out here. That's the center of a volcano after the floods came through and washed all the topsoil off of it. So for a long time, nobody knew what the heck it was because it's solid lava. But then they determined that as the floods came down and washed all the topsoil off, it left this big giant rock standing here. That's another one of those 23 cinder cones. This is the farthest east of the bunch, and it has a unique characteristic. There's one other freestanding monolithic rock in the world higher than Beacon Rock, and that's the Rock of Gibraltar. The Rock of Gibraltar is about 18 feet higher than Beacon Rock. Columbia River Gorge Scenic Highway, but it's very unique in that it works in and out of Highway 84, and you'll see signs like here it says 84 and 30. 30 runs into 84 and sometimes it goes off on its own, but it runs from Astoria, Oregon, which is the mouth of the Columbia. It runs all the way across the country to Atlantic City, New Jersey. So you could go to Virginia Avenue in Atlantic City, New Jersey is Highway 30. So it's, in theory, the longest highway across the country, but it's not completely independent. So, but we'll go along in this highway. This segment was built by a guy named Lancaster, and he had some guidelines that he felt needed to be followed. First off, as a handicapped person, he felt it was important that the road went past the waterfalls as close as possible. And so most of what we're going to see for the rest of the day, the highway goes right past. Multnomah Falls, it goes right past. The next place we're going to stop, which is Horsetail, it goes right past. All the waterfalls are accessible by the highway. Another guideline he set up was that you couldn't have a grade greater than 6% so that the Model Ts could get up and down the road, and no turns with a radius less than 30 feet. So that was the guideline criteria for the road, but he also said that in 1915, when this was built, a man could stop the car and go pee behind a tree if he had to go to the bathroom, but a woman had no dignified place for the restroom.
Oh, look at that. Thank you for watching my vlog today. Watch out for my next adventure still here in Oregon. Take care and God bless.